Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and most welcome in the channel where we want to discuss
how to prepare a topic. Today we are just going to discuss on a very simple topic but very important topic, that is poverty. And as a citizen in India, it is really not the problem of a person who is suffering from it, but it is the problem for whom that those are ruling the country. So they are thinking what are the reasons, effects, and how can we abolish and eliminate this problem. So as you know, in introduction we can say food, water and shelter have been defined as the basic needs of a man. When we started reading, then roti, kapda or makan, that was considered as the first and foremost need. But in above stated three things, we have added health, education and sanitation. So without education and without health, we cannot go far and further. So poverty in India follows both income based and consumption based. Absolute poverty and relative poverty are the types of poverty used for defining poverty. India, which is known as one of the fastest growing economies of the world, still struggles to eradicate poverty. The fact that the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer is alarming. Let us learn about poverty in India, its causes, effect and solutions. So get ready and ready, steady, go. Now I want to start with some quotations that had been told earlier by the people of India or outside of the country. Overcoming poverty is not a gesture of charity, it is an act of justice. It is told and said by Nelson Mandela. Poverty is the worst form of violence. The father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, well stated about this. Poverty often deprived a man of all spirit and virtue. It is hard for an empty bag to stand upright. Benjamin Franklin. So these were the statement of the people about the poverty. So now the point comes here, what statistics says and what numbers have to say. According to a survey conducted by the World Bank Group, every 1 in 5 Indian is poor. 80% of these poor reside in villages and rural areas. The Union Cabinet defines a household to be below poverty line, means BPL, if the annual income of the household is less than rupees 27,000. People earning more than rupees 27,000 annually are excluded from the BPL list. And as you know, UNO said that if a person is not earning $1 per day, then that is below poverty level. And you know very well, poverty in India shows a trend based on caste and religion. Poverty is highest among the scheduled tribes, that is shortly called ST, followed by the scheduled caste, that is called SC. According to the Multidimensional Poverty Index 2018, the number of poor people in India has reduced by 271 million in the past 10 years. Poverty in India is on a decline. People living in extreme poverty is reducing gradually. The World Poverty Clock predicts that less than 3% of the total population of India will live in extreme poverty by 2021. Now, description says, let's take a deep dive into the poverty. Causes of poverty in India. Please listen it carefully. The exponentially growing population stands the main cause behind most of the major problems faced by the country. This increasing population has further led to unemployment and lower per capita income. Illiteracy makes people take up labor jobs or jobs based on daily wages. Unskilled workers get paid very low compared to the amount of physical work done for the whole day. The ever-increasing price of basic commodities make it difficult for people below the poverty line to afford survival. The Indian economy is underdeveloped. Due to the low rate of growth, the net national income is low compared to the educational, as the economy is rural economy and agricultural income is insufficient. The growth of the economy is also obstructed by social factors like caste system, inheritance and succession and other outdated traditions. The subsidies provided by the government do not reach the needy because of corruption. Corruption stands a great barrier to the eradication of poverty. Let's see the picture and try to guess what are the basic reasons and why India is not getting rid of this poverty. Effects of poverty in India. As you know, if there is cause, then there will be effect also. Lack of financial stability leads to improper healthcare and high infant mortality rate. The second one is child labor emerges as a result of poverty. Poor families don't tend to enroll their children into school. Instead, they send them out to work and earn money to support the family. Malnutrition. Physical and mental disabilities, diseases related to deficiencies in the diet are also the effect of poverty. Illiteracy leads to lack of awareness. Unemployment raise levels of crime and in extreme poverty cases of domestic violence are predominant. Now, let's think about the solution of the poverty. Are you ready to get? Okay. India being an agricultural country, the disguised unemployment in agriculture should be removed. Rural economy, if strengthened, will help in reducing poverty. Stability in pricing will make the basic amenities affordable for everyone. Skilled labor programs initiated by the government increase the rate of unemployability. Drinking water, sanitation and education should be made available and awareness regarding the same should be created among people. Proper industrialization in regionally poor areas will create greater opportunities and reduce inequality. The UN has taken up goals for sustainable development and eradication of poverty and hunger, famously known as the Agenda 2030. Now, for conclusion, I want to add something. India has been tagged as a very consistent developing nation, and this difference between developing and developed will be achieved only when problems like poverty and hunger will be eradicated. Increased economic growth rate will help in providing infrastructure and facilities, also generating unemployment. Government scheme can only be implemented successfully when financially stable people stop misusing the economically backward certificate and the subsided actually reach the needy. And these points I have taken from author Mitali's essays. So you can go and read Mitali's essays. Thanks for watching. This is Kuldeep Kumar.